Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Shadow and Sun Show, and welcome to part 3 of my little nostalgia series. I want to talk today about the future. I know that's a little opposite of what nostalgia usually means, but I want us to think and maybe even plan for creating nostalgia for the future, for not just ourselves, but most importantly, those those younger and newer gamers who are just getting into the hobby, or you know they're new to your table. Let's the holidays are behind us, but it's not too late to make yet one more New Year's resolution. And for me, that's going to be trying to help people make great memories that they can look back on this year. Let's say, let's try to guide those players, whether they be family or just friends or new acquaintances. Let's try to do our best this year to make these memories that they can look back on, to their meeting of you, or your group or your table, or your family, the the first games that you play with them. Let's try and do our best, whether you want to use the Shonner method, or take up Rick from 28 millimeter RPGs challenge, and try to role play, the right way, I guess, the the truest to the spirit of role playing and gaming, mostly role playing. If you're teaching a new person to play a board game or war game, you can still use these ideas to just make it the best. Let's leave all the negativity behind. It's a brand new year, full of potential. I'm hoping. There's going to be some roadblocks and some missteps along the way, but let's go into it with a newfound sense of positivity. Let's try to instill our players with the memories, like the memories we all talk about, those great old days, those great games, those great sessions where something epic happened and we'll never forget it. Those great conversations, those sessions where we just laughed our butts off, those good times. Let's make good times that we can look back on starting right now, for all the people out there that have gone through so much in the last couple of years. Let's try to put it behind us and look forward, and plan for the future by making that sense of nostalgia. Silly dog, can you stop that? A leaf blew by the house or something. He heard a squeak, and he has to let us all know that he heard it. Let's try to do our best this year, folks. I'm going to make this a short video because I think the message is pretty simple, pretty clear. Silly dog. Let's do our best this year to make great memories. Even if you've got a pre-existing group that you've been playing with for years, it's never too late to do our best at the table, the role-playing game table, regardless of what game you play. I don't care. I don't care what edition. The edition wars are a waste of one's time, effort, brain power, and all they do is divide us. And that's the last thing the bad guys want, is to divide us. So let's come together at the gaming table, put all the baggage at the doorstep when you come in, leave it there. You can pick it back up on your way out if you want. You want to drag that around with you all year, I'm not going to stop you. But I am going to advise against it, and I'm going to wish you guys all the best that 2023 can offer you. You guys have all earned it, in my opinion, except for that one guy. You know who you are. No, seriously, folks. Let's do our best to just make it a year worth remembering. Make every one of your games, whether you're the DM or player, just bring everything you can to the table, because it's not just about you. It's all the other people at the table are there for a good time as well. The dungeon master spent countless hours working on a great adventure for you guys. Players, come to the table with everything you need. know the rules, know the game, but don't be one of those rules lawyers. If the GM makes a ruling, good for him. If he wants to impose an additional negative or an additional, positive on the bad guys or additional negative on you guys, just deal with it. Just roll with it. There's too much time spent arguing over the rules and the mechanics and all the things that in the long run you're not going to remember whether you hit by 1 or 3 or 7. The exact mechanics just they really aren't what's important, at least in my opinion. It's what happened at the table, what happened in the game that you're going to remember years from now or decades from now. I want you to be able to look back on 2023 and go, remember that game with Bloodworth? Man, that was so cool. That was just, and be able to tell the story to a complete stranger who's never role played, but you can tell them the story as if it was a novel, and you can tell them the cool things that happened, the triumphs, the tribulations, the successes and the failures, and keep them glued to that seat like, tell me more. I want to know more about this story. Oh wait, it's a game? What do you mean it's a game? And then you can tell them, the game you were playing, and maybe you'll find a new player. Maybe they'll bring some people to the table as well, and you'll be able to keep these memories and this hobby alive, because that's really what the bad guys want with their addition wars and their woke nonsense and all that crap that we hear. Let it pass. Let it slide. Teflon, all over yourself. Just don't waste your time with it. Spend your time learning the game, learning the rules, learning your character, learning your players, learning your dungeon master. Make those bonds, those friendships, those ties, whatever they may be, stronger than ever this year. Let's make this the best gaming year yet, and let's put all those killjoys out to pasture. Let them know they're not welcome here. We don't care. Their opinions are their own. We're going to just go with the game. We're going to make great memories now so that we can cherish them later on. For everybody at the table, let's just make this year stellar. I think I've rambled on long enough. I'm going to let you guys go, and hopefully you all get to a game this week. The weekend's right around the corner. Bruce, I'm talking to you. We haven't gamed in a month. You better have something special for us. I'm telling you, man. And to all you dungeon masters out there, keep up the good work. Without you guys, we would probably be doing something else, playing a video game or some other hobby, which, that's fine. But this hobby is being attacked from all sides. Let's not let them tear us down. Let's become stronger, better gamers, better players, better dungeon masters, better referees, whatever you want to call yourself. Let's just be better and make those memories that we all talk about. Let's make some new ones. Happy trails, everybody.